In the journey through the turbulence of modern life, everyone yearns to find a glimmer of light amidst the darkness, a moment of sincere connection where emotions and souls are shared without fear. However, in this noisy world, not every word and every share can find comfort and understanding, and not every confidence can find a place of trust and acceptance. In those moments, we learn the value of secrecy and the unexpected strength of protecting our secrets, like a solid castle against life's storms. But it's important not only to know how to keep secrets, but also to know when to open up and when to share, creating a balance between revealing and keeping secrets. Therefore, today's video, 10 Things You Should Not Expose to Others, will be an adventure for yourself, discovering the power of self-esteem, the choice between silence and sharing, and finally, it's a journey to finding freedom and peace in the soul. Before embarking on our journey today, I want to challenge you. Stay tuned to the end and don't miss any of the lessons. Each message, each story shared below contains the key to opening the door of freedom and peace for your soul. If you overcome this challenge, please leave your mark in the comments section, letting us know you have joined us on the journey to find inner peace and freedom. Number 1. Personal relationships. Our relationships are like a garden of flowers, requiring care, protection, and shielding from the curious eyes of the outside world. Stoicism teaches us that within that garden, each flower, symbolizing self-respect and relationships, bears its own unique and precious beauty. They all demand discretion and respect to maintain purity and sustainability. Our self-respect, like the soil nurturing the flower garden, is the sturdy foundation for the development of every relationship. It is not something to flaunt or for others to judge, but an inner resource that helps us stand firm amidst storms. Protecting self-respect means safeguarding the life source of the garden, ensuring it not only survives, but thrives under our care. Relationships, like diverse flowers in a garden, carry their beauty and significance. Oversharing about them, akin to inviting outsiders into the garden, not only diminishes the value of secrecy, but also opens doors to unwanted interference and destruction. Therefore, maintaining the confidentiality of relationships is akin to how we carefully shield each flower from storms and prying eyes. Living by the principles of Stoicism, we not only respect ourselves and those around us, but also create a peaceful space for growth and self-improvement. Discretion isn't about hiding. It's an expression of self-respect and reverence for the beauty and value of each relationship. Thus, our relationships and self-respect, like a wondrous garden, symbolize the journey toward inner freedom and peace. By protecting and keeping these precious values secret, we not only sustain their freshness and resilience, but also affirm respect and love for ourselves and our loved ones in our lives. In the garden of life, we are the gardeners, nurturing and protecting the beauty and vitality of each flower with patience and respect. Number 2. embracing the rarity of joy and lightness. The pursuit of joy and lightness in life is often likened to searching for rare gems amidst the vast ocean of existence. Moments of happiness and peace are truly treasures that money cannot buy, capable of profoundly influencing our souls. When we genuinely feel happy and light, our eyes sparkle, smiles brighten our faces, and the space around us seems illuminated by a ray of hope. These emotions not only exist within ourselves, but also radiate outward, making everyone in our society feel warm and content. However, while some may admire and envy your happiness, others may doubt and mistrust its sincerity. They may wonder if anyone can truly experience peace and happiness unaffected by life's illusions and challenges. In Stoic philosophy, joy and lightness should not be seen as overly extravagant or difficult to attain. Instead, they should be regarded as the result of accepting and cherishing every moment of life, no matter how ordinary and small. We must remember that happiness does not depend on others' judgments, but lies in building a peaceful and internally free mindset. So, keep your joy and lightness as a private treasure, unaffected by what others think and say about you. Share it with trustworthy individuals who genuinely want to share in your joy. Only when you maintain faith in your autonomy and self-reliance can you truly enjoy immense happiness without depending on external evaluations. Number 3, your financial situation. We need to understand that the true value of a person lies not in what they possess, but in themselves, in their morals, in their soul, and their ability to overcome the challenges of fate while maintaining their integrity. When we choose to keep our financial situation private, we are not only shielding ourselves from envious eyes and futile comparisons, but also declaring a firm stance that we do not seek acceptance or self-worth through the numbers in our bank accounts. In all circumstances, whether wealthy or impoverished, the most important thing a person can do is to maintain self-sufficiency and self-reliance. This concept extends beyond material provision to encompass spiritual and moral self-sufficiency. By choosing not to disclose our financial status, we practice spiritual self-reliance, keeping ourselves independent from the recognition and judgment of others, thus nurturing an independent and self-contained spirit. To understand this issue better, let's delve into the story of Alex, who recently achieved significant success through profitable investments and purchased a luxurious, extravagant house. Despite facing the strong temptation to share this news with friends, Alex was deeply inspired by Stoic philosophy, believing that true value lies not in external achievements, but in the internal qualities and actions of a person. Recognizing the transient nature of financial success and the potential envy and judgment it may evoke, Alex decides to keep this achievement private. Instead of seeking validation from external sources, Alex focuses on the personal significance of this milestone, the result of hard work, discipline, and commitment to personal growth. This is not an act of insecurity or arrogance, but a choice of humility and a profound understanding that the most valuable things cannot be bought with money. By keeping financial matters confidential, we not only avoid unnecessary comparison and envy, but also create a space to concentrate on self-development and the journey toward moral and spiritual perfection. Therefore, in the context of an increasingly open and interconnected world, where personal information easily becomes currency for attention and evaluation, the decision to keep personal financial matters private is not only an act of self-protection, but also an expression of spiritual freedom and independence. It is how we live according to the teachings of Stoicism, not bound by what we have or do not have, but by who we are and aspire to become. Number 4. Let past battles remain unshared. All of us have experienced unforgettable moments, indelible memories. They could be from past joys or sorrows. Injuries are hard to forget quickly. Even a small wound can revive pain. But if we keep lamenting the past, letting it dominate us, affecting the present and the future, then it's not worth it. We cannot change the past, so if we keep grieving over what's gone, we'll miss out on many new opportunities waiting for us. Therefore, accepting and moving forward, not letting the past overshadow the present and future, is the most important step in this lesson. The battles we fought in the past, whether with ourselves or with the circumstances around us, have become part of our personal history. These experiences, whether painful or glorious, have helped shape the individuals we are today. However, sharing every detail of these battles is not necessarily necessary or beneficial. Keeping secrets and accepting personal experiences is part of the process of building inner strength and autonomy. Inner strength is forged from facing and overcoming challenges, not from recognition or evaluation by others. The process of self-improvement and personal development is honored more than the result. Protecting this process by not disclosing every detail will help us maintain focus on learning and development rather than seeking sympathy or attention from others. It is important to recognize that in every battle, regardless of the outcome, we can find strength and lessons to continue our journey. Not sharing the past is not only a step to protect personal respect and autonomy, but also helps us maintain focus on self-development in the present and future. Life is a series of opportunities for learning, growth, and becoming stronger, and we should continue to move forward without being burdened by the past slowing us down. If you have learned the lesson of seeing what happened in the past as history lessons just for you, please leave a comment. I leave the past behind and look towards a bright present and future under the comment section of this video. Number 5. Keep your goals private. Each goal you harbor within is like a miraculous seed, awaiting the moment to be sown into the fertile soil of opportunity and patience. Imagine if every dream and every aspiration of ours were seen as a potential seed ready to burst forth from its shell, reaching out from the earth and toward the sunlight, ultimately growing into a strong, towering tree. That would surely be a momentous occasion, wouldn't it? However, before it can achieve that, the seed needs to be sheltered and nurtured in darkness. Hidden from curious eyes and clumsy hands that could harm its growth. In this intriguing analogy, the seed is not just a symbol of growth, and development, but also a testament to the power of silence and secrecy. Guard your goals as you would nurture that miraculous seed. It's not an act of concealment or rejection of help, but an expression of faith in the natural process of development, patience in waiting, and trust in the potential to grow strong from within. Ultimately, when sharing our goals, we not only invite interest, but also open the door to judgment, pressure, and even jealousy from others. This can create an invisible barrier, diverting us from the path we've chosen and causing us to lose focus on what matters most: the journey of striving and self-improvement. Consider learning a new language like French without announcing this goal to others. This decision not only helps you avoid distractions, but also allows you to immerse yourself in the learning process, finding joy in each small step without being overshadowed by the outcome. And as you do it alone, each challenge you overcome becomes not just a personal triumph, but also a step toward building resilience and autonomy. Finally, as your goal seeds sprout and grow, you'll feel satisfaction and happiness not from external recognition, but from a deep understanding that you've overcome every challenge. It's when you realize, in silence and patience, that you've found an extraordinary source of strength, the ability to be self-reliant and self-sufficient without needing validation from anyone else. We've gone through 5 meaningful lessons together about keeping secrets and the importance of discretion in life. We want to extend sincere thanks to all of you who have taken the time to participate and share this mission with us. But our journey doesn't end here. If you're still seeking the next answer about how to maintain privacy in personal relationships and build self-trust, remember that the 5 lessons before will help you find the answer. Keep following along as we explore together the next intriguing and meaningful aspects of Stoic philosophy. Number 6. Maintain ethics and personal values. Ethics and personal values play a crucial role in determining who we truly are. These are core principles that should not be compromised in the face of others' opinions or societal pressures. Therefore, keeping secrets about our values and principles is not just about protecting ourselves, but also about keeping our minds and spirits strong and unaffected by external intrusions. We live in a world that often challenges our ethics and values. Pressures may come from friends, colleagues, or even family members who constantly demand that we do things that do not align with our dignity and aspirations. However, in such situations, patience and courage play a vital role in not getting caught up in the race for approval from others. Instead, we hold on to our beliefs and trust in the values we pursue. Imagine being part of a group of friends or a community group whose entertainment preferences may conflict with your values and principles. Perhaps they frequently organize events or activities that you feel uncomfortable participating in, such as attending parties or engaging in games that may be detrimental to health and well-being. In such a scenario, maintaining ethics and personal values requires patience and determination. You need to be courageous enough to refuse to engage in activities that you do not agree with, regardless of pressure from your peer group. Instead, you must be patient with your choices and not be swayed by the race for approval from others. In doing so, you not only protect yourself, but also maintain your spirit and dignity unaffected by societal pressures and others' prejudices. In today's challenging world, patience and determination in upholding these values are key to overcoming obstacles and achieving true success and happiness. It's how we demonstrate courage and confidence in every action we take, not letting ourselves be distracted by external pressures and influences. Number 7. The importance of protecting privacy. Protecting privacy is considered a fundamental principle for maintaining autonomy and personal freedom. Privacy is not only about keeping our personal information safe from intrusion by others, but also about safeguarding our mental and emotional well-being from unwanted interference and societal pressure. In today's world, where contact and communication occur rapidly and extensively, understanding and practicing this lesson becomes increasingly crucial. One of the primary reasons to protect privacy is to maintain autonomy and control over our lives. When we overshare information about ourselves, we open ourselves up to interference and control from others. This can lead to a loss of self-determination and a sense of loss of control, weakening our spirits and minds. Autonomy is not just a personal right, but also an essential part of development and happiness. Furthermore, protecting privacy is also a way to shield our minds from unnecessary emotions and societal pressures. As oversharing about personal life, work, and relationships becomes increasingly common, preserving a portion of our private lives becomes more important than ever to protect our minds and souls from harassment and distraction. Inner peace and tranquility of mind are invaluable and cannot be achieved if we cannot create a private space for ourselves. Lastly, protecting privacy is not only about safeguarding our personal information, but also about protecting our mental and emotional well-being. It involves maintaining autonomy and control over our lives, and protecting the relationships between ourselves and those around us. This is a fundamental principle in Stoic philosophy that we should practice and uphold in our daily lives. If you agree with our assessment and recognize the importance of protecting personal privacy rights, please like and share this video with your friends and loved ones. Number 8. Your long-term intentions and plans. Building and executing long-term plans is considered an essential part of living a meaningful and purposeful life. However, a part of this involves keeping secrets and not disclosing too much about our plans until they are realized. In this complex world, the advice of not revealing one's plans prematurely stands as a profound principle rooted in Stoic philosophy. It emphasizes the importance of keeping secrets about our major plans until they come to fruition. When we reveal too much about our plans before they materialize, we open ourselves up to judgment and evaluation from others. Our mood may be affected by suspicion and lack of trust from those around us, leading to unnecessary pressure and even loss of confidence in the process of executing our plans. A real-life scenario that exemplifies this principle is when a businessman named Noah is preparing to launch a significant project in the technology sector. Before starting, he decides to share detailed plans with an old friend, unaware that this friend is a direct competitor in the industry. Instead of receiving support and encouragement, he may face the risk of his competitor using this information to create competition or even delay the project's progress. This illustrates the importance of keeping secrets about our plans until they are realized, a principle often emphasized in Stoic philosophy. Instead of disclosing too much before execution, we should proceed with thorough preparation in silence. When our plans have been successfully executed and yielded results, sharing them with others will be much more confident and effective. This not only keeps our secrets safe, but also helps us maintain control and autonomy in achieving our goals. Number 9. Problems in your family. Family is where one's personality is formed and significant memories are created. However, family isn't always a place of peace and happiness. Every family faces its challenges and issues, whether rich or poor, whether appearing happy on the surface or not. In Stoicism, keeping secrets about family matters becomes extremely important. Sadness, separations, breakdowns, or conflicts should not be unnecessarily exposed to others. This not only helps protect your personal space, but also maintains respect and trust within family relationships. Imagining a day when your family's story becomes gossip for everyone in the city is a scenario everyone wants to avoid, because outsiders often just hear and then turn those stories into gift stories for others without truly understanding your situation. They may mean well and want to advise you, but often they can't comprehend what you're truly going through. Instead, use your reason, emotions, and experiences to confront and resolve family issues. Approach the problem with sobriety and clarity, not letting the emotions and opinions of others influence your decisions. Furthermore, keeping secrets about family matters is not just about avoiding disruption, but also about protecting your mental stability and balance. While sharing might bring temporary relief, it can also open the door to judgment, gossip, and intrusion into your personal space. Therefore, keeping family issues private is a sign of respect and self-control for yourself and your relationships. In summary, keeping secrets about family matters is not just about protecting yourself, but also about maintaining stability and balance in your relationships and life. This not only benefits you, but also your family and those around you. Do you agree with our perspective? What is your viewpoint? On a scale of 1 to 10, let us know how much you agree in the comment section of this video. Number 10. The good things you've done. The significance of performing good deeds lies not only in the self-improvement of personal character, but also in reflecting kindness and patience. One of the crucial principles of Stoic philosophy is humility, and doing good should not become a means to boast or attract attention from others. When the Bible speaks of not letting your left hand know what your right hand is doing concerning doing good deeds, It not only refers to the act of doing good, but also serves as advice on humility and respecting one's actions. In Stoic philosophy, doing good must come from the heart, from goodwill, and should not be a means to show off or to be self-satisfied. Therefore, in everyday life, when we have the opportunity to help others, it is important to act naturally and sincerely, not for personal gain or to boast. Helping others is not only an opportunity to demonstrate our compassion and kindness, but also a way to create a positive and peaceful social environment. Furthermore, after we have done good, it is important to quickly forget about it. This not only helps us avoid arrogance and self-satisfaction, but also allows us to focus on the next actions and not get stuck in the past. Life will reward us with more surprises and excitement when we are not overly attached to the good deeds we have done, but instead continue to do good and aim for even higher goals. Overall, doing good deeds is not just a simple act, but also a way of life, a way to create a better community around us. We should remember that humility and dedication are two important qualities, not only in Stoic philosophy, but also in everyday life. End today's video journey with these 10 Stoic philosophy lessons. We can find peace and strength to face life's challenges. Instead of getting caught up in unnecessary arguments or oversharing personal details, we learn how to keep ourselves and our souls clean and resilient. We look forward to hearing your feedback and sharing with us which lesson impressed you the most. What did you learn from it? Are you ready to apply it to your daily life? If you find this video helpful and meaningful, please like and share it with your friends and loved ones. This helps us spread the message of Stoic philosophy to even more people. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already to follow our latest videos. The journey of pursuing Stoic philosophy is an ongoing process, so keep watching our other videos displayed after this one ends. We hope to continue accompanying you on the journey of exploring and applying Stoic philosophy to everyday life. Let's learn and grow together.